Hi, Daisy. Aw, I scoot you over, my little lady. Whoops, sorry, baby. Scoot you over. Hi, everybody. Whoop, whoop. Can you guys hear me? Hello, everybody. Hi, Daisy. Hi, Richard. Hi, Tasty Peanut. Hi, Pezzo. Yes, I was over there this morning. Thank you so much. Hi, Brian Dino. Hi, Uncle Hairball. Morning, Purtiful. Hi, Uncle. Nice pictures. Hi, Surprise Blue Bonnet. Hi, Kelly Hurd. Oh my goodness. Hi, wow, everybody's here. Solar Eclipse. Hi. Hi, everybody. I did stop to see old guy Dave. I did. I said hello. Goza, hi, buddy. Can everybody hear me? Yo, Richard. Hashtag chat pack Daisy made it. Right, Uncle. You can hear me. Okay, thank you. So happy Wednesday, everybody. I'm audible. Thank you. Thank you, Uncle Hairball, because I'm inside. It's chilly out there. It's 50 degrees, 50. Right on the nose. Kelly Hurd, how are you? What are you doing up so early, Kelly Hurd? You're not usually up this early. Hey, Justin Hill. Hey, Justin. How are you, Justin? Miss Jennifer and I are having lunch right now in the hot tub, but it's still freezing. Oh, how nice. Goes to how wonderful. It's Humpty once again, Blue Bonnet. Yeah. Hi, Justin. Brian Dino, I'm making the most famous video game plumber out of polymer clay. Brian, you have some talent. Oh, so how is everybody? Uncle Hairball, did you get some sleep? Richard, how are you, my friend? Richard's birthday's almost here. Too early? Morning, Roll Route. Hi, Roll Route, J-Town. How are you? Morning, Kelly Hurd. Justin, you have 17? Ooh, quite chilly. 17. And I'm complaining about 50, right? Something wrong with that. It does sound nice. It does, Blue Bonnet, right? Hey, Clearwater. How's it going? Real deal, Clearwater. Everybody say hello to Clearwater, my friend from Clearwater, Florida. What's going on over there? Kelly Hurd says, hi, Uncle. I'm good as can be. That's good, Richard. That's good. You have 40? Oh, I'm not, I guess I shouldn't be complaining about 50 then, huh? 50's not too bad. Pezzo says it's 3 and it feels like mine is 6. Hi, Pezzo. Rangeley, hi, Greg. Greg says minus 13 at 4:30 this morning in Maine. Good morning, Daisy. Oh my goodness, Greg. That is quite cold, my friend. When you fishing against Steve? Who's Steve? Oh, is that Clearwater? Clearwater, is your name Steve? I only know him by Clearwater. Richard says 39. But the sun's out, so it may warm up. Good, good, good. I'm alive, so that's always good. We aren't guaranteed tomorrow. We're not guaranteed tomorrow. Blue Bonnet, you're so smart. Right on. Clearwater says, hi, Justin. We're fishing on Friday. That's me, Captain Steve. Okay, Steve. I didn't know your name was Steve because usually when I stop in, I just call you Clearwater. Hi, Ann. Hi, Sam. Hi, Live Sam. Hi, Ann's place. Hi, Ann. Sunny Richard. Good. Good, Richard. Richard, did you get that snow that you talked about last week? Hi, Daisy. I'm all snuggled in with the little Daisy guys. Hi, Sam. It's good to see you, buddy. Oh yeah, Greg's a great channel. No snow? Uncle Harold, you have 26. Yowza. Quite chilly, huh? So good to see everybody. Blue Bonnet is not as cold today as yesterday. May actually go somewhere. Oh, good, Blue Bonnet. Good. Clearwater says hi to Greg. Sam says, good to see you, Daisy. You are always kind and sweet. Aw, thank you, Sam. Or I'm crying my eyes out like a big blubbering baby like last night. But thank you, Sam. Ann, what's new, bud? Bud. You're not my buddy, Ann. You're my friend. What's new, Ann? Yeah, how's the weather in Clearwater? Minus 13, Greg. Yowza. And look at all that snow. Wow, Greg, you got a lot of snow. At least today it's 17. That's true. That's true, Uncle. Ranger says I really want to focus on my fly fishing, but I might start doing some GoPro footage this season. Nice. I'm looking at getting some type of a GoPro too for walking. Yeah, me too. We have sun now. Forgot what that looks like. Oh, you got sunshine and good. Good. Why was I crying? Oh, just I have another channel I'm working on. I'm working super hard on, and there's issues over there with YouTube, so it's all good. Thanks, Dave. Steve. You're not Steve. You're not Dave. You're Steve. Sorry, Steve. Clearwater Steve. Captain Steve. 40 degrees and sunny, he says. Greg says, Snowdio is this weekend. Huge snowmobiling event this weekend in Maine. Oh, okay. Very cool, Greg. Wow, Greg. You have some really nice videos. I've ready to check out Rangeley. He's got some really nice videos. You should be fishing, says Justin. I wish I did fish. The boys hate it because I made them do the jobs they couldn't in the rain. Going to work, Ann. Yeah, same stuff. Uncle Hairball. Your friends call you Potter? I'm gonna stick with Clearwater or Steve if I remember. Potter, if I could remember it. Oh, thank you, Kelly Heard. I get the confusion, Miss Daisy May, because of Real Water Dave. Right? Me too. Real Water Dave, right? Exactly. And that's real deal Clearwater. Different, yeah. Excuse me. Goza, wait, Goza, you hate humans? Why, Goza? What's up? I'm very remote. The live stream is difficult. No service in many years. Oh, gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah. Can you fish at the beach? Yes. We see people fishing at the beach all the time when we go to the beach. Hi, Alan. Hello, Alan. Welcome to Florida. Yeah, I understand what you're saying, Greg, about the internet service. Yeah. Steve says, haha, I have lots of names. You don't even want to know what some people call me. Me too, Dave. Dave, see? Me too, Steve. Me too. Miss Jennifer just got out of the hot tub and knocked over her drink on the decking. That's all right, Goza. You live in Eustis? Where's that at? Hi, Alan. Where's that at? In reference to, I'm near Miami. Hi, Ryan. This is Florida. How are you? Greg says, have a great day. I haven't worked this morning. Okay, Greg, have a good one. Have a great day, Greg. Um, Steve says, I need a hot tub. Richard says, hello to Ryan. Alan says, that's in Central Florida. I'm in Australia. Hi, Ryan. We're down near Miami, guys. Hi, Alwina. No, it's not close to Orlando. It's 3 hours away. You should go fishing. You should go fishing. Good morning, Alwina. Ryan's in Australia. Danny Duncan's from Florida. What does that mean, Danny Duncan? Alina says, hello, Richard. Hi, Richard. Hey, everybody coming in. Uncle Hairball says, hi, everybody. Richard said, I need to go fishing for a new female partner. You do. You do. Alan went fishing yesterday. Alan, did you catch anything? Justin says, Heather, working Steve. Thanks, Alina, says Richard. Kansas City in the house. Harold. Hi, Harold Scott. Danny Duncan is one of my favorite YouTubers. I don't know who that is, Ryan. Danny Duncan. I'll have to check that out. Hello, Harold. From your picture, it looks like you caught a big fish. Who did? Who caught a big fish? 57 today, dear. Call you Dave again. Steve. 57. Wowza. We're at 50 now. I hope we go up into the 60s. Ryan says he lives in Englewood. Oh, I have a friend that lives in Englewood too. You caught a big catfish, Alan? How big was it? Blue Bonnet says, hi, Clearwater. Clearwater says, Justin, we're doing some yard work today. It's warmer than Sonal's Hot Pockets here today. Richard says it's warmer than Sonal's Hot Pockets here today. Well, I hope everybody's doing good. We do have 50 degrees. Oh, we're up to 51. 5-1, guys. 51. We're sticking close to home today. This afternoon, we are doing a new game. It might be a members only this afternoon for the game, only because it's a brand new game. You need to not shake. All right, you go not shake. Steve says, surprised. Yeah, that's what I do. Get the fish. Who was 22 inches? That's Alan. Blue Bonnet says, okay. It's Wednesday. Oh my goodness. You know what today is, guys? Today is January 28th. Now, that is not a significant day for you, but for me, it's a huge day. It's the blizzard of 77, January 28th. I was once 22, now I'm middle aged, says Richard. You're not middle aged. You're 40. You're barely 40. You're still just a baby. The catfish that I caught was 22 inches. Oh my goodness. 22-inch catfish. I have questions about catfish. Who do I ask? Who knows about catfish? Steve, do you? I have a question about catfish. Hey, Mike Miller. Hi, Mike. Goes says, Miss Jennifer just asked, when is the snow going to clear from the ground when we are in Sweden? I said, in May. And she said, really? Then I said, I have no idea. It could be March. Hi, Dickie. I was fat and I still am. I don't know what that's all about. Steve says, right there with you, Richard. There you go. Enjoy. Hi, Mina. Hi, Mina. Welcome back. Mike Miller. Good morning, Mike Miller. Good to see you as always. Richard says it will make it to 85. That's the middle of my life expectancy. You're going to make it to 85. Oh, I get it. Middle age. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Richard. Right, Richard? Delete. Hello, Mina. Okay, you were 22 once, now you're almost 39, Bluebonnet. It's called aging, right? You're a catfish expert? All right. Can I ask you something about the catfish? I'm going to ask Lumi too. If I see Lumi, I want to ask her too about the catfish. Pompano is widely regarded as the best edible fish off Pompano Beach, often described as the world's most edible fish due to its firm, white, finely flaked flesh with a mild taste. It must be the mild taste. Thank you, Pezzo. Hmm. Alan says I'm 72 and still single. Well, do you really want to not be single at 72? Hi, Mike the Bike. Hi, Mikey, Mikey. Sweet flavor and edible, silvery skin. Thank you so much, Pezzo. I thought pompano was a fish. I also thought it was a tree. Yeah. Mike Miller, how's it going, my friend? Dickie says I'm a catfish expert. What makes you a catfish expert? I know about catfish. I have 30 in Idaho, Justin. Oh, buckle up, Justin, right? Put some warm clothes on. Mike the Bike said, really, Mike? 11 months? Holy mackerel. Thank you, Mikey, Mikey. Hello, Mina. Pezzo says, okay, gotcha, Pezzo. Thank you so much. Sure, ask you. Okay, Alan, I see these videos on YouTube of these gigantic catfish coming up out of the water and like grabbing people and like trying to pull the people in the water. And in the meantime, their friends are trying to pull them out. Is that really true? Are those videos really true? Catfish really get big where they try to eat a person? I'm serious too. Mike says, how are you, Kelly? Mikey! Like the bikie. Aunt says, oh my goodness, some people are so unprofessional. I sent this woman my son's passport info twice. Now she says, now she still asks for it. Sorry, Anne. Kelly Heard was scuba diving and got to feed a couple of catfish and then saw a bigger one and touched his tummy while it was above me. Really, Kelly? Very cool. Catfish are huge. I know how to prepare them in fillet and cook them to where they're okay. Mike says it's 37. Oh, yeah, wait a little bit, Mike. Kudos to you, Mike, too, though, man. You're amazing. Really, Kelly? Those are true videos? Hi, Scott. Hey, Scott Smith. Yep, I'm Daisy Mae's mom. Hi, Scott. I am here with little Daisy. We are just hanging out, me and her. Good morning, Scott. Thank you for stopping in, my friend. I've seen people put their hand in the water and the catfish bites them and they put the catfish out. Seems dangerous. But these catfish are humongous. I mean, they're like the size of, you know, a small, like a small person. I don't know. Ann says, do I need to tell her how to open the paperclip sign in the email to open it? They have catfish up North India that is as big as a person. Some of the truth stems from the giant catfish, but I've never known catfish to swallow people. Really? Well, I've seen quite a few videos on YouTube, on my husband's YouTube channel, because I watch TV at night. Hi, Italian Bushcraft Cooking. Trees are creepy looking from under the water. It's supposed to dip down to the mid 20s. The sun. I know my husband's talking about this weekend too. Hello, Italian Bushcraft. Hi, you guys. The mid-20s, Mikey. Buckle up. It's going to be cold. Uncle Hairball needs more coffee. Get your coffee, Uncle. Thank you. Italian Bushcraft, how you guys doing? Yeah, most are bigger than cats. They're small fish. Nina says hi. Hi, Nina. Aren't. Aren't. Aaron, hi, Aaron. Good morning, Aaron. How are you today? Are you still watching from the Netherlands? Mhm. Italian Bushcraft Cooking. Always good to see you. Buckle up. Probably better if you bundle up. Bundle up. There you go. Bundle up. Bundle up, not buckle. Well, you could buckle your boots. Do they even put buckles on anything anymore? Does anybody have anything with a buckle? Is buckle becoming obsolete? Foreign minds want to know. Richard just poured me a cup while you're at it, Uncle Hairball. 2 sugar, 2 scoops of coffee, and a jar of milk. Coffee cake. Hi, coffee cake. Coffee cake. Coffee cake. Hello, coffee cake. Good morning, sweetheart. Ann says in 2005, the Mekong giant catfish attained the Guinness World Record for the world's largest freshwater fish, attaining a length of up to 3 meters, 9 feet. The Mekong giant catfish grows extremely quickly. Interesting. Um, yeah, these catfish in these videos, and I don't know if they're fake. They don't look fake. I mean, their friends are really trying to pull the person away from the catfish, and the catfish like pulls them into the water. I don't know if it's true or not. I wish I knew. And so them reaching a mass of 150, 200 people. Or, I'm sorry, reaching a mass of 150 to 200 kilograms, pounds, in only 6 years. Whoa. Now that looks more like what they looked like. They didn't look 9 feet, but they definitely looked about 3 or 4. Hmm. Some of them are, well, yes, I know that. That's what I'm saying. You can tell the AI ones, but some of them you can't. Like some of them look real. My tool belts have buckles. Yes, they do have buckles. That's right. They have tough skin so you got to skin them different than other fish. Oh, okay. Hi, coffee cake. I hold the Guinness World Record, the world's corniest bike dasher, Mike. Oh, I can pin messages in here. I didn't know I could pin a message. Uncle, I missed your message this morning. I'm so sorry. Hi, Vinny. Welcome back. Silver Bull is on track for 150. Wow. Money 420. Hi, Money. Hey, Money 420. How are you, baby? Baby as in friend. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. How are you, Money 420? I should not have said that. Ever since Richard Green is that luxury yacht yours? They're not even mine. Come on, they're not Richard's. They're not mine. Money 420. Thank you so much. Good morning, Daisy and Chat says money. Silver's going up. Not mine, Aaron. No, I'm like 4,000 miles away. Yeah, he's in England. I'm in the United States. That's okay, Aaron. Hello, Vinny. So the answer's you, then they can grow that big. Yeah, they can. Yeah. Hey, Stardashians. Everybody check out Gig Life with Stardashians. Eric and Lee, you guys know them. Hi, Eric. Good morning, my friend. Butter Tart. Hi, Butter Tart. How's it going, Butter Tart? Good morning, everyone. Looks like a nice day in paradise. Nice day so far. Mm-hmm. Sarai says Uncle Hairball. Hey, Hairball and Richard says gig life with Stardashians. Money says it's all good. Yeah, Money, I don't know why I did that. I call my kids that. You know what I mean? Honey, baby, those are my kids. Sweetie, I didn't mean anything by it, money, and you know that. Uncle Harpo says, "Hi, Eric." Peso says a 535-pound, 243-kilogram Pacific bluefin tuna sold for a record 510 million yen, $3.2 million at the first auction of 2026. Really? If you catch a 535-pound tuna, it's $500 million. Oh, yen. Okay, $3 million. What? Wow. Fishing's good money, I guess, right? I wonder if hubby can eat a 9 feet catfish. Oh. Excuse me, guys. What's the biggest sea mammal, everybody? I know what that one is. Butter tarts. Is my cough ain't getting any better? Dry cough, cold winter, dry apartment. Sorry. Do you work today? Says Mikey to Eric Sardashian. Eric says, yes, sir. Working today? Good morning, Justin. Hi, Justin. How are you? Justin Garza, everybody. At Tokyo's Toy Soup Fish Market on January 5th, 2026. Thank you, Pezzo. Wow. Your audio sounds off today. Hold on. The audio is fine. Is it fine or is it not fine? Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Isn't that a song? Is that Colleen Crane? Hi, Colleen. Stay tuned. Hi, stay tuned. Welcome back. All right, hold on, guys. Do I sound okay, guys? You can hear me. Okay, sounds good. Okay, let me go back up. Italian Bushcraft says, Miss Daisy May, as always, I ask if you could be so kind as to check if I closed the porthole of my yacht. I wouldn't want it to rain inside. Obviously, I'm joking, Daisy. It's all good, Italian. Good morning, Colleen. Did you know why it costs more for a pregnant woman to see a dolphin than other people? Can you guess? No. Mm-mm. I have no idea, Bluebonnet. Colleen, how are you this morning? It is the blue whale, Alan. You're absolutely right. It sounds good. Thank you, Money 420. Butter Tart says my coffee pot is making those gurgling noises like Daisy's stomach. Hi, Colleen. How are you, hon? Morning, Callie. She says, good morning. My audio is fine, Ann says. Thank you, Ann. Yeah, oh, it's my stomach. Kelly, you hear me good. Thank you. Sounds okay. Okay. Coffee cake. I did something similar to my ex while this husband stood next to me. I ended the call with my usual, okay, bye, lovey. Right? Trying to catch up, guys. Hold on 1 minute. I'm sorry to hear that. Stay tuned. I hope and pray you can become happier in yourself over time. Yep. Try to focus on happy stuff. Stay tuned, okay? Colleen says, hi, coffee cake. Hi, Uncle Hairball. Richard says, hello, time to deliver pizza. Hello, time to deliver pizza. Good day from Australia. Welcome in. Uncle Harold says, coffee cake, similar story. I worked with a contractor that talked to his family all the time. He'd end every call with, all right, I love you, bye. He called me one day and said it to me. Yeah, it's just a habit. It's just a habit. Richard Green says, "I get that, stay tuned, and, we all lose people we love, but we have to learn to move on." Exactly right, Richard. Stay tuned. Most times, you don't fall in love with one person. You fall in love with a person, sometimes you get with them, and sometimes you move on to somebody else. You don't want her to come back because you get rich? That's so stupid. Don't be doing don't no, mm-mm. Money said, "It sounds good, thank you, Money." She was so nice to me, now she talks to me like she hates me. She's cruel and blocked me, I'm so depressed. Well, stay tuned. She has slammed the door, it sounds like, and I think you really, really, really need to forget about her because you've been saying this since last, like, fall. You've been saying it since the ever since I met you, you say that. It's time for you to move past it. It's been months and months and months. This did not just happen. You've been talking about this every time you come in here for months. You hear me. Thank you, Kelly Hurt. So, Eric Sardashian says, hello, everyone. I haven't said hi to. Hit the like button. Thank you, everybody. Coffee Cake says, stay tuned. Let your heart heal. Yeah. Just remember the good times. And, it's hard. It is hard, but you can do it. Coffee Cake is such a sweetheart, isn't she? She's so sweet. It's hard being depressed. And you don't have to say you're sorry. You don't have to say you're sorry. Just start thinking and talking about other things. You don't have to leave. You don't have to leave. Uncle Hairball says not to be mean, but it's obvious that she doesn't feel the same way. Time to cut the cord. Yeah. As hard as reality is to face it, you have to face it. You can't go on like this any longer. Richard says, stay tuned. Sometimes we love someone so much, but they don't have the same emotional feelings, and then it's no good to keep chasing something that's not working out. Nope. Mm-mm. Sometimes you got to remember the bad times to feel okay with being away. Sometimes we over romanticize the relationship, right? Coffee cake? Yeah, I know, Colleen, right? I know. I. She says I. It's hard, you guys. Life is hard. But staying focused on a relationship that is obviously over, because, like I said, stay tuned. You've been talking about this since like whenever, last summer, last fall. Obviously, she has stopped everything with you, and you need to just try to really just deal with it. I'm sorry to say that. And so stay tuned. There are those we love, but they don't love you back. Don't let this block you from seeing someone, no, from seeing the one loving you. There you go. Listen to Anne. She's so smart. Hi, Anne. Close the door on the past and new doors will open. That's true. That is so true. You have to close the door on that one to move past it. It doesn't do you any good. Right on, Colleen. Yeah. Butter Tart says, stay tuned. The grass is always greener over the septic tank, buddy. Yes, that's good advice. So stay tuned. Hi, Eric. This is Stardashian says coffee cake. So strange. I'm subbed to my friend and it's a subscriber only mode, but I can't chat. It usually it has to wait like 30 seconds or something. Saz Beach. Life is 10% what happens to you, 90% how you react to it. So true. Hey, Beach, how's it going? Do I delete all our photos? I keep looking at them. No. I would say no. Maybe just hide your photos for now. Hide them. Don't look at them. I would say hide them. And one day you're going to pull them back out and you're going to smile again because it happened. And it's just pack them away. No need to throw away, but also need to keep looking. Yes. Hi, Share Bear. Hi, Share Bear. Good morning. Everybody say hi to Share Bear. Share Bear's in the house, young lady. Hi, Stephen Fuller. Hi, Stephen. Hi, very special lady. Hope you have a safe and happy day. Thank you, Stephen. Oh, Hairballs using emojis. Thank you, Uncle. Oh, always good to see everybody. Thank you for being here, you guys. Sheer Bear promised no stepping and stuff. It's Wednesday. Yeah, Sheer Bear. No stepping and puke or anything else. Any other bodily function. How are you, Sheer Bear? How was the rest of your night last night? Oh, thank you, Richard, and using those emojis. Thank you, Richard. Uncle Hairball says hi to Stephen. Hey, Stephen. Hello, Matthew. Hi, Matthew. How are you this morning, Matthew? Good to see you, Matthew. Ann says, go to the park or similar place and tell yourself, from now on, I'm going to notice other women. You'd be surprised how it helps. Yeah, go window shopping. There you go. Go sit in the park. I like it, Ann. Goza said, I just said to Miss Jennifer, so the word of the day is legs. How about we got to your room and you can guess what 3 words I added to that pickup line? How about we go to our room? Good work, Goza. Norm's here. Hi, Norm. Norm. Hi, Norm. How are you? He says, good morning to everyone. Hope everyone is well this morning. Norm, good to see you, buddy. I saw you over at Sonos earlier. Hi, L.A. Delaney. No swearing. No swear words. But I like how you say, what's up, Chad? I kind of love boats. I'm glad that you love boats. Thank you, L.A. Delaney. Just no swearing, okay? Blue Bonnet said, it doesn't do you any good to hold on to the past. Believe that you will be able to find someone who loves and can cherish you. Yes, but nobody's going to want to love you if you're in love with somebody else. You have to let that go. Riley, hi, Riley. Good morning, Riley from Maine. Morning, ma'am. Hope you got your coffee hotter in a wood stove in January because, boy, it's chillier than a moose's nose out here today. Anyway, keep smiling. Stay warm and don't let the wind steal your hat again. Riley, you're so cute. Hi, Riley. Good morning, my friend. Buttered Heart says, hello, Goza. Fresh bagels. Oh, I want a fresh bagel. Richard beat me, lol. No foul language, yeah. I knew you meant women, and yeah. It's okay, Delaney. All good. Thank you for being here. L.A. Delaney. Is that L.A. Delaney as in your name? Yes, I was with someone. Yeah, I was too. Yep. Butters, I'll get no, got to step in nothing. No stepping in stuff, Anne. Do you have a boat, Delaney? I do not. I do not have a boat. No. Mm-mm. Alan says everything happens for a reason. Sometimes it's a lesson you have to learn. Right on, Alan. I'm pinning you up, Alan. Hi, Mina. Sounds yummy, says Surprise Blue Bonnet. Uncle Hairball says if you focus on the one that doesn't want you, you'll miss the one that does. So true, Uncle Hairball. Stevens, just to let you know, I have to talk to my phone. I wish everybody a safe and happy day, and thank you so much for your stream. Thank you, Steven. You do talk to text? Yeah, it's all good, Steven. Thank you so much. Everyone listen carefully. You can hear Daisy's stomach. No, not yet. It's not grumbling yet. Alan says, happy, happy, joy, joy. The day is full of love and happiness. Right on. Lubana says, that's true. Richard says, don't lie, Miss Daisy. You have a yellow submarine. You play in the bathtub. I'll sing the Beatles song. We all live in a yellow submarine. Paisel says, well, there's a rose in a fisted glove, and the eagle flies up with the dove. And if you can't be with the one you love, honey, love the one you're with. Love the one you're with. Do 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 do. Right. LA are my initials, LAD, but sounds like a boy, so I added my surname at the end. Gotcha. So you're a girl, LA Delaney. Red Bull Princess. Hi, Red Bull Princess. Oh, thank you, Red Bull Princess. She says, I hope everyone has a great, wonderful morning. Red Bull Princess, you are the kindest, sweetest girl. Stephen Stills, 1970, says Paso. P.Y. Bryce Stacy's here. Brylon Farm. Everybody say hello to Brylon Farm. My two oldest friends were here today, Brylon Farm and Greg from Maine. The only one missing is Mr. Sir Milkmaid from my three first friends. Hi, Stacy. Everybody say hi to Stacy P.Y. Bryce. Brylon Farm. The beautiful, lovely. Daisy can do the AM weather report. Sure, I can. Sure. It's a beautiful day, Stacy, but it's quite chilly. It is 53 degrees right now. 53. Stacy says, hey, Callie, mint, hairball, and all I miss. Stacy says, hi, everybody. Richard says, how's Toolman, Brylon Farm? The weather report. You guys want the weather? Here we go. The weather. You want to look at it or want me to just do it? I can show you outside. Let's do that. I'm going to heat up my, I'm going to throw my tea in the microwave, heat it up just a little bit. Okay. And then we will do the weather report. Is that right? All right, here we go. We're going to do the weather. Let's grab a pair of shoes. Here we go. Whoops, we said the top. Pompano Beach, 54 degrees. Pompano Beach. Orchard Park, New York, where my children live, 6. Key Largo is 58. Cloudy. Grand Island, New York, 7. We're expecting some snow. Key West, 61 degrees. Key West is 61 degrees. Cloudy. Ottawa, Ontario. Ottawa, -4. But sunny. Buffalo, New York, 8 degrees. Buffalo is at 8 degrees. Eugene, Oregon, 39. That's me. Can you see me? 39. Wyandotte is 7. Wyandotte, Michigan. Portland, 38. 38 in Portland. Del Rio, Texas, number 31. Greenwood, South Carolina, Uncle Hairball, 30. Dorset, that's in England. That was for our friend Cameron Davies, 47. New Haven is 13. New Haven, Connecticut. And Margate is, I believe, also in the UK, is 47. And that is your weather report. Did you get to see me? I look like a mess. I'm a mess. Now you can do the morning traffic. Traffic, weather, and news coming up in just 11 minutes on the hour. You know what I do want to do, to be honest with you? There's something I want to start. I don't know if it would be a podcast or if it would just be um um uh, like a segment. But I have an idea for something I want to do. I just have to figure out like how to do it. All right. Stacy says, good mint. Looks like he snowed in up there in Arkansas. Two stroke. Hi, two stroke. Good morning, two stroke. Thank you for being here. Richard says, are you going to find that guy on the run, Waldo, today? Should we get the search party? No, it's too cold out there. My plants are all on the ground because I have them covered up at night. Thank you, Uncle. I am a mess. Getting warmer up to 27, says Hairball. I should buy a small plastic alligator. That's something else I want to do too. I have so many ideas. Beach says it's 34 and partly sunny here. Myrtle Beach. You're from South Carolina Beach? Nice. Good morning, two stroke. Good to see you. Can you do the weather report? Phoenix. Oh, Red Bull Princess. I hope everyone has a great and wonderful morning. She's wonderful, isn't she? Richard says, "Oh wow, Bryland Farm. I hope he's staying warm and safe up there, out there." Although Herbal's lurking. Hazel says, "Now you can do the morning traffic from the chopper." Share Bear says it's 0 in Illinois. 0. Oh. Riley says 54 degrees. Just say that's summertime up here, ma'am. Summertime in May. Hi, Sunny Chronicles. Hey, Sunny. Everybody say hello to Sunny Chronicles. Good morning, Sunny. Doing alligator traffic report live from the Florida Everglades. You missed Clayton Lake weather update, ma'am. You just have to tell me. I will put it in my weather report. Clayton Lake, let me look it up. If it's on there, I will do it. Clayton Lake. Oh, might help if I could spell. Clayton Lake, Lake. Nothing is coming up with that one. Mm-mm. No, nothing's coming up for Clayton. Is there another town or city, Riley, I could do for you? Sunny says, "Hi, everybody." Buttertart says, "No, Daisy could do the weather from the Goodyear blimp." Yeah, right? I would like to be in a blimp. Can you imagine if I could go in the blimp and do a live stream from there? That would be so cool. Buddy Mac. Hi, Buddy Mac. Hi. Good morning, Kelly says, "Sunny." Hi, Sunny. Okay. Traffic report from Sweden. Plenty of snow and ice, so slow down, you donkeys, or get out of the way. Or get out and walk. There you go. Goza. Careful, Goza. Goza, how did you get to Sweden? Did you fly to Sweden? Shiver says, "Me neither, Richard. I'm not going anywhere today." Mm-mm. Stay warm and cozy, Shiver. Don't want you to get sick again, says Richard. It's like minus 14. Ugh. Uncle, you're so sweet. Hello, Alfonso. Hi, Alfonso. Welcome in, my friend. What was Del Rio here? I'll give it to you again. Del Rio. 31 degrees, it says. 31 in Del Rio? You're going up to a high of 61 today. And a low of 31. Mm-hmm. It's not bad. Allagash? Let me look that up, Riley. Allagash. Yeah, I have that one. Okay. It's -2. Riley, we have you. You're in there. You are -2. It's a high of 10, a low of -8. But you have sunshine all day long. Oh my goodness. Wow, Riley. Where Riley lives, these are the highs for the next week, 10 days. 10, 9, 11, 13, 16. Then it goes up into the 20s, 24, 22, 20, 21, and 21. The lows for the next 10 days for Riley are -8, -9, 0, -4, -10, 7, 4, -3, -2, and -3. That's the weather where Riley lives. That's chilly. Yes, fly from Birmingham International Airport to Stockholm. Oh, okay. So you did fly. Okay. Uncle Harold says, "We now take you to Miss Daisy May aboard the Goodyear blimp. Our eye in the sky weather report." Over to you, Daisy. You and me, Uncle. You can drive the blimp and I'll do the weather report. Gozo was playing ice hockey in the Atlantic Ocean and caught a breakaway to Sweden. Goza. Blue Bonnet says, "Did you know that if you're pregnant and eat a pet dolphin, the dolphin's waves it sends off, you can make your own child smart?" What? Seriously? Did you know that if you're pregnant and a pet dolphin and pet a dolphin, the dolphin waves it sends off can make your unborn child smart? I never heard of that before. Let's find Waldo hidden somewhere in the Goodyear blimp structure. I miss finding Waldo. Maybe we'll do it tomorrow. Brandy, hi Brandy. She says, "Good morning, Daisy and Chad. Have a great day. I'm off to work." Bye, Brandy. Thank you so much. Everybody say hi and bye to Brandy, the beautiful Brandy. Hello, Alfonso. Alfonso says, "Morning, Richard." Colleen Crane says, "Good morning, Sunny Chronicles." Sign me up, says Uncle Hairball. Shelly's here. Josh Sweet. Good morning, beautiful Miss Daisy May. Hi, Shelly. How are you? We say hi to Shelly. Bubasi, that's crazy. I agree with you. That was a cold weather. No, 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 Riley, I don't want it. Mm-mm. Uncle Hairball says, "Hi, Brandy. Hi, Shelly." And Brandy says, "Morning, Richard." Hi, Uncle Hairball. Colleen says, "Good love to Shelly." I know, isn't she so sweet? Reinhardt's channel. What's going on, Reinhardt's channel? Reinhardt's channel's injured. I'm so sorry, guys. Butter Tarts says, "Daisy, seriously, call them all. They could say no. Might be fun to get a ride in the blimp." I suppose I could try. We're saying hi to Reinhardt's channel. Ann says, "Not why." Ann. Money 420's been a member for 8 months. No way, Money, really? Thank you. Thank you, Money 420. Good morning, Hairball, says Shelly. I did post on my leg injury from yesterday. You did? Okay, I gotta get over there. Ann says, "Not why." Ann. Ann, I don't see you, Ann. I can picture you, Colleen Shearber and Richard Green hanging out in the blimp fun times. We can all go in the blimp, right? Let's all go in the blimp. That'd be fun. Reinhardt's channel, I hope you're healing up, my friend. Ann says, "Not why." Hmm. Ann, I don't know where the rest of your conversation went. It noticed, but I'm not gone. Still here lurking, listening while I'm doing. Oh, you're diamond painting. Okay. I got you, Ann. You're doing some diamond painting. Good for you. I'd be surfing the top of the blink, not inside. Hi, John Wallace. Hey, John. Good morning. Hi, Whitcombs. Hey, traveling Whitcombs. How are you? Good morning, Miss Daisy and friends in chat. Hope you're doing well today. Thank you. We say hi to traveling Whitcombs and John Wallace. Blue Bond says, "If I could magically pop from one play to another, I would." Me too. Two Strokes said, "Good morning, John." Colleen says, "Good morning, traveling Whitcombs." Riley says, "Hey, Colleen." Daisy, be careful. Don't step on any projectiles from Cheer Bear. Yeah. Reinhardt says, "What happened to you?" Shelly wants to know, Reinhardt, what happened? Can you please? Hi, Peter. Of course, Peter. We can pray for you, Peter. Of course. Absolutely. How are you, Peter? Whitcomb says, "Good morning, Shearer. Hope you're well." Hey, Peter, says Two Strokes. Sheer Bear says, "LOL, Butter Tart." Butter Tart. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Richard, Hairball, Butter Tart, good to see you, Francis Whitcombs. Conley says, "Good morning, Riley." Shivers says, "Butter Tart, you're crazy. You're crazy. You're crazy." Colleen says, "I am." Peter says, "Morning, Richard. How are you doing today?" Everybody's going to pray for Peter today, right, Peter? Prayers for Peter today, right? There you go. Yesterday was toilet humor, today's blimp humor. Oh, yesterday was the crapper, right? We talked about the crapper. Yes, prayers. Thank you, guys. Good morning, Richard. Hello, Richard Green. How are you? Homemade peri peri chicken and mushroom fried. Wow. Rice? Minty is a cook. I gotta get back over to the chat. Can you hear Daisy snoring? It's on your community post? Okay. I will take a look at it. Go back up to Reinhardt's channel. I crashed finally on my rollerblades. I couldn't even walk. That's why you haven't seen me skating. I finally went down. I'm feeling way better though today. I'll be back very soon. Ah, Reinhardt's channel, heal up. Fred's here. Hi, Fred. Good morning, my lady. Great day to all from the -2 degree cornfields, southern Indiana. Hello, Fred Hinkle. How are you? Hi, Fred. Hello, Two Strokes is traveling. Butter Tart says he's got fresh coffee. I don't think Richard likes Tim Hortons coffee. Mm-mm. Pezzo says Guinness World Record dive attempt. Waldo dive off Pompano Beach from a blimp. I'll check it out, Richard. Shelly says, good morning to the chat. With the new day comes new strength and new thoughts. Love you all. Thank you, Shelly. We love you too, Shelly. How's Joey doing? Have not seen Joey. Shivers this morning to everybody I missed. Colleen Crane sending some love. Thank you, Colleen. I'm sure it'll be all good in the OT butter tart. Peter says, can we say a prayer right now for me? Sure. Shaper says, good morning, everybody I missed. Good morning, Shaper says Pezzo. Of course, Riley. I'm not Riley, sorry. Peter. We can certainly pray for you, Peter. Absolutely, yes. Joey is great and excited that I'll be back home Saturday. Oh, that's good, Shelly. Good. Butter Tarts says Shaper sent you a mail. Don't worry if you didn't see it. Hi, Shaper says Anne. So Anne, what are you diamond painting? Like what is it? Is there anybody else here who diamond paints? Because I'm going to be giving some diamond paintings away to people who would want to do them. I'm going to be stopping my diamond painting for the most part. I may keep doing cards. I'm not sure yet. But I have quite a few paintings that I have not even been able to get to. And I'm going to be doing a blessing box and give some of them to people who want them. Hi, Skipjack Cindy. Hey, Skipjack Cindy, how's it going? Everybody say hi to Cindy. Reinhardt's Feel Better Soon. We miss you and love you, says Shelley. We do, Reinhardt's channel. We sure do. Butter Tart says, Pazzo, good morning from the Great White North. A picture, of course. Cindy said, I've never done one. Hello, beautiful Cindy, says Shelley. Hello, Shelley, says Skip Jackson. Daisy, did the person who won my prize ever receive it? Yes. That was Sheer Bear, Butter Tart. Sheer Bear got yours. Mm-hmm. She did get it. Sheer Bear says, hi, everybody. Richard says, I'm painting a picture in my head of me and you, Miss Daisy May, sitting on the beach watching the sunset while sharing fish and chips with a peach iced tea. Richard, that's ideal, right? I love that, Richard. Good morning, my cold friend, Butter Tart, says Pezzo. Sheer says, yes, I did, Butter Tart. It was awesome. Yes. Thank you, Butter Tart. Sheer thanks you as well. Yep. Sheer are you going to color with that? Or are you giving that away to somebody? Yes, it would be. I agree with you. Mm-hmm. Oh, I hear sirens. You're going to color it? Oh, okay, good, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. We're going to be doing like a blessing box every month, I think, of things that we use for our channel that we no longer need and that somebody else can use. Then we're going to pass them along to somebody. So coming up in February is another round of blessing boxes. You forgot to hit the like. Thank you, Shelly. Thank you, Shelly. A hut in the bush at Sunset, Kelly. Oh, wow. It sounds really nice, Anne. We spell yes, you do. With a U. But don't they spell that way in England too? Richard, how do you spell the word color? Richard says that sounds like a nice diamond painting. It does sound like a nice diamond painting, doesn't it? It does. Richard says color. Yeah, see, Richard, they do it over there too. Shelly says, don't forget. Thank you, Shelly. Don't forget to like everybody. Thank you, Shelly. We call a sofa a Chesterfield. I call it a couch. I don't even use the word sofa really, unless it's in a crossword puzzle. Yes, I know it. I know, but I don't like that word, so I'm not using that word. I've heard of that before, Butter Tart, actually, says Wick Holmes. You're welcome, beautiful. And did you like the Scrabble socks? What do you mean? We did it for you. Hey, Sonal. Hey, Sonal, how are you, buddy? Yes, there is. Or there used to be cigarettes called Chesterfield. I don't know about anymore. Hairboss says, Richard, that makes sense. You're the setter, it's the settee. Good morning, Sonal says, Richard. Butter Tart says poutine is cheese curds, brown gravy on top of French fries, pronounced poutine. It is pronounced poutine. Hi, Sonal says, Butter Tart. Richard says, exactly, Uncle Hairball. Or settee. Oh, a couch? You call a sofa a settee? Isn't a settee more like a love seat, though? I'm not sure. Hi, Harry Vlogs. Hey, Harry, how's it going? Good morning, Harry Vlogs. Thank you for stopping by. On my community post, me and Jesse wore Scrabble socks. We tagged Shelly. I did not see that. I'm going to see it right now. Take the boat fishing, Justin. Hello, everybody. This is Sonal. Hey, Sonal. Beaver tails are a flat-shaped large donut in the shape of a beaver tail, usually with sliced banana and chocolate spread, equivalent to American elephant ears. Hmm, I don't know what that is either. Oh, there they are. We love Scrabble since Miss Daisy plays this game often. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, love, 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 love. Hold on, Shelley. I do love playing Scrabble. We love playing Scrabble here. Thank you, Shelley. That is so sweet and so kind that you did that. So, 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 so sweet. Thank you so much. Don't know what elephant on my G says Uncle Hairball. Shiver says, good morning, Sonal. Harry says, hi, Richard Green. No, Justin, no boat. I don't have a boat, Justin. No boat. I have not a boat. Of course, beautiful. We love it. We love you. Oh, we love you too, Shelley. Thank you so much. Richard says, Uncle Hairball, LOL. Butter Tart says, beaver tails are very popular in Canada dessert treat. Beaver tails. Sliced banana and chocolate spread. Elephant ears. I don't know what elephant ears is. No, I don't know what that is. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. So we are going to have a high of what today now? What was the weather today for us? A high of 68. So hopefully we'll get out this afternoon, me and Daisy. A high of 68, low of 49. Feels like 52 right now. It's 57. Partly cloudy, partly sunny. I guess we'll take it, right? Sure, why not? So it is hump day, everybody. We're making it through the week. It's Wednesday. It says 3 people in here. Well, everybody, everybody might have stuff going on or stuff they have to do. You know what I mean? Uncle said I need to try one. An elephant ear, Uncle, or a beaver tail? Which one? We did get 50 likes too. Thank you guys. I'm back. Welcome back, Ann. Hi, Ann. Welcome back. How's it going? I tried, but I can't. I can't just listen. I know what you mean because when I'm playing your game and I'm trying to do other things and I'm listening, I wanna sit and play too. David, hi, David. I'm on break listening in the background. Thank you, David Kendall. Thank you. Uncle Hairball says they're pretty much the same thing. Okay, okay. David Kendall's hanging out from work. Thank you, David. Thank you so much, David. David Kendall. I gotta get ready. Mom wants to go shopping again. Oh, okay, Uncle. Thank you for being here, Uncle Hairball. Thank you. Have fun with your mama. Plus, it's getting to be evening here, so the light change and I battle to see the numbers. Me too, Anne. It really takes a strain on my eyes. As much as I love diamond painting and I love the stuff that I make, it just takes so much time. Takes so much time. Shaber says two stroke. Good morning. It says 17 on my end. Yeah, I don't even believe what it says up there anymore. Sometimes it says two and there's 15, and sometimes it says 15 and there's two. So I just, I just, I just hang out with whoever's here. All right, Uncle. Thank you. Ann says it was giving me a headache. Two stroke 17. Yeah, we have nine. It shows nine. But like I said, I don't care about that. I'm here to have my tea and hang out with you guys. And when my tea's gone, that's when we say goodbye. And we will be back this afternoon, guys. We are playing our new game today. It might be a members only stream this afternoon. And it says I'm suddenly so hot. Hi, Jim Rat. Hey, Jim Rat, how's it going? Is that what blood pressure feels like? Wait a minute. Where's Ann? Giving you a headache. Ann, is it a hot flash? Do you, d- Ann, have you gotten hot flashes over the years? Howdy, Jim Rat. How are you, buddy? My face is burning and my hands are hot. And your ears are burning. I don't know. Never, she says. Well, I think that's what that is, Ann. Jim Rat says, hope each and every one of you are doing amazing. Life is good. Thank you, Jim Rat. Thank you so much. Oh, that's right. You don't get hot, do you, Ann? You don't know if you. Right. I forgot you have that whatever you have there. Um, yeah, and it sounds to me like that's what that is. I don't want to say, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm not a doctor. I'm not even a nurse. I did wake up at night with feet burning a while back. Hmm. Well, you usually get so hot so quickly, like boom, all of a sudden you get super duper hot. Like you feel very flushed, very, very warm, and all of a sudden, and it goes away after just a few minutes. It's calming down now. That's what it sounds like, Anne. It sounds like you're having a hot flash. I'm not sure though. It was sudden. Yeah, that sounds like a hot flash. I, you're so lucky if you've never had them before. I started having hot flashes in my 40s. I had them all through my 50s. And now I don't get them very often now, but just once in a while. Hmm. Wow, Anne. Hey, Plain Sharks. I'm gonna say hi to Plain Sharks. Hey, Plain. So where's the sexy guy then? Must be why I got. Must have passed by it. There's no sexy guy. The only people passing by are gonna be me and Daisy. At least here. Where you live, maybe somebody else. Good morning, Miss Stacy. Hey, Aries World. Everybody say hi to Aries World. Hello, Aries World. Thank you for being here. Aries World. Aries World says hello to all in the chat. Shipper says hi, Aries World. Good morning. Haha, looks like it came in at the right time, says Aries World. Thanks for being here. Jason. Hi, Jason. Good morning, says Jason. Thumbs up. Thank you, Aries World. Aries World. Good morning. Good morning. Kim. Hi, Kim. How's Kim doing? Ann says, yeah, where's those days gone, Kelly? That jump your heart got on a sexy guy winks at you. Right, Ann? I know it, right? Hi, Kim. Good to see you, Kim. Good morning, honey. I love it when you sing Aries World. I'm always singing somebody's name. Thanks, Aries World. Jason says, looks like Tampa's going to get some snow. It's possible. They might get a little flake activity. Hmm. Aries World said, what's up, Kim? And playing sharks. Hello. Riley says, hey, Ann, how do you do this freezing morning? How you doing, Ann? Kim says, oh no, I'm in Tampa. I'm over this cold weather. Riley says, hey, Ann, how you doing this freezing morning? Plain Shark says, hello, Aries World. Ann says, Riley, we had a high today of 18 degrees Celsius. Is that hot, Ann? Hey, Richard, that's okay. No worries, Richard. And a sun that showed its face, says Ann. Ann's got some sunshine going on. What's that in Fahrenheit? Yeah, I don't know. Runner, hi, Runner. Good morning, everybody. For those who drinking coffee right now, cheers. Good cheers, Runner. Runner's in Fort Lauderdale. It's like my neighbor, right, Runner? Jason says, even my hometown, Southwest Florida, will get snow. Hello, Plain Shark, says Richard. Runner. Hi, Runner, says Richard. Oh, 64, and that's pretty nice. 64 is pretty nice. Tampa is not that bad compared to Oklahoma's weather. It's super cold, freezing, and snowy. You're drinking coffee. Enjoy, Richard. Aries World says, Richard Green, hello, coffee's good. Plain Shark says it's 19 degrees right now. Riley says that's hot, and for by our standards, up in Maine. Two Stroke says, hey, Shareberry, yeah, it's a backup. 19 degrees, Plain Shark. Yowza. Answers, yeah, it's getting warmer, but next month it'll turn around and be the coldest just before the spring breaks, right? Yeah, begins in March. Yeah, February is usually the coldest month over here too. Mm-hmm. Two Stroke says it's 38 in Micanopy, Florida. Way too cold. Way too cold. 38. And what do we have over here? 57. Wow, we're like almost 20 degrees warmer than you guys. Oh, wait a minute. We are 50. We are exactly. We're exactly 20 degrees warmer than you, two-stroke. We are at 58. Wow. Ann says it teases you with a bit of warmth and it hits you with it's playing like game with you, Ann, right? Here's some nice here's some nice weather. Oh, nope, there it goes. Like that commercial when that guy's holding the fishing rod trying to catch that dollar bill. Oh, excuse me. I have the hiccups. 14 here doesn't feel too bad actually when compared to below zero the past week, says Aries World. Cold over there. I love the cool temperatures, but I can't help but think that it's a sign of how hot summer's going to be. I hope not. It gets hotter every year, and the 1 week of winter gets colder every year. Yeah, global warming, right? Ann says hi, two-stroke. Oh, Hairball says hiccup. I get them so often. Riley says I'm going to go do some snowmobiling adventure with my nieces today. Nice, Riley. So, Riley, if you guys go out on the snowmobiles, like how long do you go out for? Do you go out for like 30 minutes? You go out for like an hour? Hi, I'm from Canada. 9614. I'm from Canada. Welcome in. Awesome, Riley. I love snowmobiling, says two-stroke. Ann says, Hairball, whose sugar did you steal? Uncle Hairball stealing somebody's sugar. Hey, Canada, says two-stroke. Oh, Canada, our home and native land. I don't know the rest. That's about all I know. Ann says, my mom always said, only reason you hiccup is because you stole sugar. Oh, I stole sugar. Yup, Aries World, trust me, on Sunday it was -9, says Plain Sharks. -9. That's quite chilly willy. Plain Shark. Me and my husband want to move to Florida. Down here is good. Is not good. Wait, me and my husband want to move to Florida. Down here is not good. Well, 9614, where do you live now? Riley says usually 1 to 2 hours. Oh, okay. So you go out for an hour or two and then you go back. Oh, how fun. Plain Sharks. Holy moly, yep. About the same for us in Iowa, says Aries World. Chilly Willy. Sometimes all day with breaks, says Riley. So sometimes you go out for a long time, but you break. Yeah, okay. I don't steal sugar. Somebody's got to want to give me some. Like, give me some sugar, baby. I'm pitting that up, Uncle. Aries World says when the wind chill hits the -30, it is brutal. It is. When it gets that cold, you have to cover your skin, guys. That is cold. Runner says this is a perfect morning to live. To live. More. I'm sorry. Let me go back. This is the perfect morning live to listen to in the morning. Your voice is so soothing and calm. Thank you, Runner. Thank you. 9614 says Ontario, Brampton. No way. You're from Brampton, Ontario? We have a lot of Ontario friends. Sonal says I'm here. Hi, Sonal. Sonal, did you finish your coloring? Sonal, I was watching you this morning on TV, actually right where I'm watching my own stream right now. And you can't comment on there. You can't comment on TV. So I had to go to my tablet and say, Sonal, I'm watching you on TV, but I was there, just so you know. I had you running until I put my own on it just after 8 o'clock. Shearbird says Aries rolled -14 with the wind chill here. Sonal says I'm here. Hi, Sonal. You did too? Oh, good, Sonal. Good. It looks beautiful today, but it's still coldish, says Richard. Stay inside, Shearbird says Aries World. Hello, Sonal says Aries World. Plain says, yep, we have the same weather, Aries World, except for Oklahoma, knowing to be Tornado Alley, right? 9614 says, yes, we want to sell our home. Actually, my mom, grandma, and aunt lives in Hollywood, Florida. Oh, Hollywood, Florida is just south of us. Very nice, 9614. Anne says, "Oh, Kelly, hubby is so sweet. He's inquiring all over the world about different teeth because he says I must get the best. Sometimes he's so cute. I want to eat him up and swallow him whole," Anne says. That's so cute, Anne. That is so cute. Runner says, I made a girl from Ontario. I think you met. I knew her for like a whole month before I realized she was talking about Ontario, California. I didn't even know there was an Ontario in California. You met a girl from Ontario, California. That's cute. Met, yeah, gotcha. Tornadoes in Oklahoma are so crazy. You're right. That is Tornado Alley. Yeah, Oklahoma. Hi, Bree. Hey, Bree, welcome back. Everybody say hi to Bree. 9614 says LOL. You're right. You'll be right down the road from me, Hollywood. Right down the road. You came up in my feed. I was subscribed. Thank you, 9614. Thank you for being here. Cleo. Cleo B. Hi, Cleo. Everybody say hello to Cleo. Good morning, Richard says Bree. How is everyone? How is everyone? Says Bree. Richard says all good. Bree, how are you? Welcome. Hello, everyone. Hello, 9614 Cleo. Thank you for being here, you guys. Don't forget to hit the like button. The like button is your friend. The like button. Kelly, when we just met and I said, "You're so cute. I want to eat you up," he got such a frightened look in his face. I couldn't stop laughing. Bree says she's doing good. Pretty cool, Cleo, says Aries World. Yeah. Thank you, Cleo. Well, I got to get going to work here. I'm signed in already, and we'll have a great day. Thank you, Aries World. Everybody say bye to Aries World. You have a great day. Stay warm there in Iowa. Give that beautiful doggy a big hug from me. All right. Get back to the chat, guys. Richard says the like button doesn't like me, but I like it. Thank you, Richard. Pezza says, it's cold when you have to pre-warm your coffee mug from the cupboard with hot water. That's quite chilly, Pezzo. Anne says it wasn't long after German guy who ate his friend was in the news. Oh, what do you mean he ate his friend? Bye, Aries World. Take care of Aries World. Thank you so much for being here. Teasy, hi T. Whoop whoop. Teasy's here. Everybody say hi to T. The beautiful, lovely Teasy. You got it, Aries World. Take care, my friends. Thanks, T, for using emojis. Thanks for stopping in too. Aries World said, "Thank you, Richard Green." T says, "Good morning, Richard." Lots of love going around. Good morning, everybody. What do you think of Akla? I don't even know what that is. Hello, Bennington Boo. Bennington Boo, how are you today? Bennington Boo. So what's everybody doing today, huh? It is Wednesday, January 28th, 2026. Wow. It was world news, Kelly. He and his friend made an agreement on paper that he can kill his friend to eat him. So he did. I don't ever remember hearing that, and that's horrible. Pesto says Richard Abrasion Ankles Green. So nothing today, relaxed at home, Bree said. Bree, that's great. Richard says, LOL, Paso. Ann says, yeah, it was. He was still prosecuted, even though his friend, like, you mean like he ate him? Like, how, even though it was with permission. Oh, and I never ever heard of that. Excuse me. Oh, Sono said Aries World and Brie cookies. Oh, thank you, Sono. I'll have some of those cookies, Sono. Excuse me, guys. Oh, Richard, who cares? I don't want to know that. Shibber says, ooh, fry not, yeah. Mm. Bree says, hello, Sono, good morning. Shibber says hi to Breeze. Cookies for everyone. Thank you, Sono. Okay. Thanks, Sono. Sono, how did your stream go this morning? Sono was coloring this morning. Bennington Boo says, thank you, Sono, for the cookies. Bree says, hello, Share Bear. Ann says, so and so is a German former computer repair technician who received international attention for murdering and cannibalizing somebody else in March of 2001. Wow. Ew. That's disgusting. Sonal said it went well. I gained a sub. There you go, Sonal. Congratulations. Richard says, I'm good for a cookie right now. I got a donut. Touch it or there will be consequences. 9614 Cleo. Still hanging out. Thank you. Yeah. That eating that human being, that's just horrible. That is just ugh. That's just horrible. I if I did hear about it, I didn't remember it. Some sick people, right, Ann? Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, that's pretty disgusting. Crazy world we live in, and it's getting crazier by the day, you know? I mean, that was Ann, that was 2001, so that was 25 years ago. 25 years ago that happened, and I don't believe I ever heard about that before. Ew. It gives me the willies just thinking about it. Oh, crazy. So we're playing our new game this afternoon, guys. It might be it might be a members only this afternoon. Yeah, of course I would remember that too, Ann, if I had heard about it, I think. I mean, my memory's not as good as it used to be, but I think something like that I would remember. I think I would remember that. Wow. Bree says, okay, everyone, nice seeing you all. I have to go make breakfast. See you later. Bye, Bree. Enjoy breakfast, honey. Enjoy your breakfast. Gives me the willies. Don't be so hard. It gives me the creepies, the creepy willies, like, ew. Richard says, take care, Bree. Enjoy your day. Yeah, Bree, thank you for being here. Have a wonderful day. Hey, Vinny. They say it tastes just like pork. Ew. Oh, seriously. Vinny, how are you, my friend? And it says, but Jeffrey Dahmer did the same without permission, though. So these people are like this all over. Yeah, it's a little scary, Anne, right? You don't know what people are thinking. Mm-mm. It is a very scary place. You don't know. You don't know. Yeah, Jeffrey Dahmer. That's horrible. I'm gonna look that up, Anne, because I have some morbid questions I don't even want to put in the chat, but I'm curious. There's a couple different things on that story. Well, pigs have human DNA, says Kim. They do? I did not know that. I did not know that, Kim. Hi, Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Michelle says, good morning, all from 14 degrees in Rhode Island. Anne says, yeah, look it up. You have morbid questions. I do. I do. It's terrible that I have these questions, but I do share almost genetically identical to a pig. Anne says he met the guy online, apparently. Hi, Lee Ray. You have cabin fever and icy roads, Lee Ray? Well, thank you for being here, Lee Ray. Good to see you. Everybody say good morning to Lee Ray. Both Jangles. So, Anne, so they didn't even, like, they weren't like lifelong friends? That's just craziness, guys. That's a little bit insane. I do have morbid questions. I watched a story about a soldier that took the life of a woman, cut her tattoo, and boiled her brain down and made a wallet from the tattoo, with the tattoo being visible. Oh, what is wrong with people, Richard? Hello, Lee Ray, says Richard. And says, no, they weren't. Mm-mm. Cleo says, I must go to work. And thanks again. Thank you so much, Cleo, 9614. We'll see you again. We do games in the afternoon and we do crossword puzzles at night. We also do Legos at night. We do diamond painting at night. We do a hangout stream at night. We do trivia. We do Scrabble. We do match game. We do Yahtzee. We find Waldo. We do all kinds of fun stuff. So come on back, okay? Ann says that's weird too. Richard says he carried the wallet with him every day. Oh, God. Okay, our conversations are quite the morbid ones, right, Shiver? They are. They're so, oh. But the thing is, this stuff really goes on out there in the world. We don't see it, but this stuff that you guys are talking about, this stuff really happens in the real world. We're not aware of it. It could be your neighbor right next door, upstairs, downstairs, the house across the street, right? It could be anybody. Paul jokes from Wales. Hi, Paul. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, Paul. Everybody say hi to Paul. Good to see you, Paul. Thank you for being here. Lee Ray says, howdy, Richard. Richard says, good morning, Paul. I've been locked in the house since Friday. I'm ready for some melting to begin, says Lee Ray. I hear you. Bye, Cleo. Enjoy your day, says Richard. And says a woman in Australia, her longtime boyfriend in the morning. Then she cooked parts of him and veggies too and dished it to the kids for lunch. No. What? Good morning, Larry Barrett. Another day in paradise. Hi, Larry. Well, so far so good, Larry. It's we're up to 60, guys. 60. We've gained 10 degrees in almost an hour. We're up to 60, everybody. Thank you, Larry Barrett. Good morning, my friend. Richard says, yep, we had a terrorist live a mile away from me. Wow. You might have run into that person at the store or something, right? And it says, mad, 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 that one. Yeah, craziness. It was 88 in Pompano Beach yesterday. No, 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 not yesterday. The day before, Monday. Monday it was 88. Monday. hmm Bye, Cleo. Thank you for being here. Lee Ray says, I wish I was at 60 degrees today. Yeah. Monday we were in the high 80s Monday. Yesterday we made it up to 65, and today we're supposed to go up to 68. So, but we're not, I don't think we're going to do any pop-up streams today. We're going to do our game this afternoon, and I'm thinking our game might be members only. This is the first time playing this new game, and I don't really want the trolls passing through because I want to kind of like concentrate. I want to play the game. Still crazy. Yeah, I know, right, Larry? Yeah. Yep. I couldn't believe it. They forecasted 86 and it was almost 90 degrees on Monday. Yeah, it was hot. And it says Joshua says the clouds look staged, Kelly, because it's not moving. Well, they move. You're just not seeing them move, you know? Okay, sounds cool. Like it will be fun. I will be there. Thank you, Richard. Yep, we're playing the new cat game tonight, this afternoon. At this point, isn't everyone a member, Shiver? I know, right? Okay. This is how cold develops, says Larry. Oh, you mean like having 80 one day and 50 the next? Mm-hmm. Right, right, right. And what are you doing the rest of the night? Because over there it's what? Evening time? Did you have dinner yet, Anne? Anne sent a gift membership. Thank you, Anne. Mama got it from Anne's place. Thank you, Anne. Aw, you're so sweet, Anne. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Anne. Anne says, no, it's not all yet. It's not dinner? It's not all ready yet? Richard says, yep, sudden decline in temperature and uplift can affect the immune system. That's why you really have to try to keep your immune system healthy. You know, take some supplements if you need them. Vitamin C, I'm a big believer in a ton of vitamin C. Keeps the colds and germs away. Share Bear sending us some love. Thank you, Share Bear. So we're coming back this afternoon with that new game. And then tonight, what we're going to do from now on is Wednesdays. We're going to shake it up a little bit. We're not going to keep the regular routine. Like we usually do tea, Scrabble in the afternoon, and crosswords at night. On Wednesdays, we're going to do tea. We have to do tea because I have to have my tea in the morning. But then we're going to do different games on Wednesday. Like today, we're going to play that new game. And tonight, we might do something even a little more fun too. I'll let you know about that later, though. What's the name of the new game called? Oh boy, you would have to ask me a question. I don't know. Hold on, Shiver, let me get it. I forgot the name of it, to be honest with you. It's called Cat Crimes. It's called Cat Crimes. CATCRIMES. It's like the game Clue, kind of, the game Clue, but with cats. Something happens and you got to figure out which cat did it. It looks really, really cute and really fun. Cat Crimes. Right on, Richard. Cat Crimes. Thank you, Uncle Hairball, too. Orange juice is expensive. Really? I have not bought orange juice, I think, since last Easter. We usually have it at Easter. Hey, John P. Hi, John. We say hi to John P. Hey, John. How's it going, my friend? John's in Portugal, everybody. All right, I gotta go, leaving this running. Thank you, Uncle Hairball. Have a good day, Uncle Hairball. I hope to see you this afternoon. Uncle Hairball. Let me help you out now. Mine did it, says Share Bear. Wait. Oh, Jesus, Larry. Let me help you out, all. Now mine did it. I know. Mrs. Tantrum did it. Oh, the game? Thank you, Uncle Hairball. Depression. Kristen left 5 victims here and many buildings damaged and fallen trees. Oh, you had a storm, John. Well, I'm glad you're safe, John. My cats did it, says Share Bear. Oh, no. Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. My earbuds died. So I'm out here to say hello, hello, hello. Hey, Trey. Hi, Trey. How's it going? All right, hold on, guys. Have a lovely day, Uncle Hairball. Stay warm and well out there, says Richard. Larry says orange juice here in my location, $7 a quart. What? That's insane. Oh, thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Yeah, John had a storm. Trey says, hey, Charlie Puth is going to sing the anthem at the Super Bowl. And Green Day is performing before the game starts. Thank you, Trey. Ann says, Share, yours and mine is in the cahoots with one another. The kitties are guilty. Charlie confirmed it. That's good. 7-Eleven charges $3 for 10 ounces. I can hear the birds singing and ducks. Yes, because my earbuds died. I didn't know Charlie was touring. Me neither. All right, so let's have a look around. It does look like we're getting some sunshine. All right. Shibber says, that's good. Unfortunately, that Bad Bunny is a dress for a halftime show. Got to go now. The light is fading. Means chicken needs to go back in the coop. Have fun. Bye, Ann. Thank you, Ann. Have a good one, okay? Trey says, yeah, I saw that. All right, everybody, we are going to off. We're going to go have some breakfast. We're going to watch some YouTube videos, live streams, and we will be back this afternoon. All right, Two-Stroke, we're going to have a good one. Shibber says, Ann, have a blessed rest of your day. You all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much, everybody. Richard says, take care, Ann. Have a lovely evening, a wonderful evening. Have a good day, everybody. We will see you this afternoon, okay? John, thanks for being here. Share Bear, Richard, Uncle Hairball, Kelly. I'm definitely not going to watch the Lifetime show. Oh, the halftime show. I don't even know if I'm watching the Super Bowl. Hi, Greenie Paula. Hi, Paula. It's all good. Have a good day. Bye, Richard. I'll see you this afternoon. Plain Sharks, have a good one. Plain Sharks. Wait, hold on, Plains. Hold on. Oh, wait a minute. Plain Sharks, how old are you? Bye, everybody. We'll talk about it next time. We'll be back this afternoon with a members only game. All right? You're 33. Okay. Got you covered. I'll see you guys all this afternoon, okay? Have a good, wonderful day. Go out, be good, have fun. If you see someone without a smile, give them yours. That's your son. Okay. Hello, Granny Paula, says Richard. Go. Hello, Granny Paula. You too, Share Bear. Pin you up. All right, everybody. We'll see you this afternoon, okay? We're going to go have some breakfast. I love you guys. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you soon. Bye for now, everybody. Thank you, thank you. Have a great day, Granny Paula, Richard, Two Stroke, Share Bear, Kelly Hurd, Uncle Hairball. I love you guys. Bye, everybody.